Hello and welcome to your Daily Focus Tarot for Sunday the 10th. And what you should focus on, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is about learning through practicing. Repeating that practice over and over again. For a clarifier, we have number 24, Pueo, guardian of the Amakawa. You'll notice she's an owl guardian. She's an owl spirit. She's divine feminine. And this is talking about information that may be hidden for a time will come to light. There is a guiding intelligence assisting you safely through a situation in your life that is otherwise confusing or dangerous for you. Trust in the signs that you see and especially the truth that you hear. Sometimes beneath what is actually being said. The accuracy of your insights and perception are heightened at this time. Amakawa in Hawaiian refers to venerable ancestors. This oracle also indicates that loved ones on the other side are sending you love and assistance. When we feel blocked from fulfilling our life purpose, whether due to a busy schedule, inner doubts, external obstacles, or some other unknown reason, spiritual warfare is exactly what is taking place. Pueo comes to you with powerful protection for your soul during spiritual battle. Even when you cannot sense the spiritual light, it is with you, taking the form of allies in the realm of nature, soul, and spirit to secure your safe passage through the challenge and into fulfillment. Now we also have Amwada, the sage of higher knowledge, and notice she also has an owl. And then number 9, blessing of Kumu. No good thing shall be withheld. And here there are more owls, and also the butterfly from earlier this week, and a jaguar. From the book for number 9, The Blessing of Kumu, resources are coming to you now. If you have been in lack, limitation, or anxiety about such things happening, relax and substitute your stress for absolute trust that the universe will provide all good things with generosity and grace. If you find this challenging, take it one step at a time, reprogramming your heart and mind into new habits of peaceful trust. It will feel much better to live like this. It is not foolishness but wisdom that embraces such unconditional faith. Know that the provision of all resources required is certainty. The only variables are the details of how the journey unfolds. When you tune into your heart, you'll remember that you are loved, protected, and guided in every moment. Trust the universe. That's what you should focus on. You should trust the universe. This knowledge of the owls, the wisdom. And for what you should avoid, for today, we have the Lovers and the Five of Swords in reverse. The Lovers was the choice card at one point in time. And you'll notice he's here with this woman, and here is this deer in the path. What's blocking the deer's path are these people and their embrace. The Five of Swords, I'm going to read to you from the book because it says it better than I do. Now this is under the Lovers. It says the psychologist and author James Hillman says to be in an authentic dilemma is a tremendous privilege. It may not feel like a privilege to you at the moment, but it is through engaging the dilemmas in your life that you develop maturity and depth of soul. Now, Five of Swords in reverse is often considered to be about reuniting, about reconciling with people. For a while, it took me to find the sixth sword. There's two swords on the ground. He's holding one, and originally to me it looked like there was only one sword here, over his shoulder. This is a very interesting picture. I look at that and I'm not sure what kind of bird that is. If it's a hawk, if it's a raven. Even when it's upside, I think sometimes it might be Icarus. And so this is kind of about pride. It's about winning when it's in the upright. When it's in the reverse, it's about reconciling. So, what this is talking about to me is trying to get a balance. These two cards also talk about value alignment and how you need to surrender in order to get that reconciliation. And I feel like what it's asking you to do is not to surrender your values. The cards that I drew as clarifiers, I drew a couple from the Prophet. This one, number 22, exalt your reason to the height of passion. From the book it says, your reason and your passion are the rudder and the sails of your seafaring soul. If either your sails or your rudder be broken, you can but toss and drift, or else be held at a standstill in mid-seas. For reason ruling alone is a force confining, and passion unattended is a flame that burns to its own destruction. Therefore let your soul exalt your reason to the height of passion, that it may sing, and let it direct your passion with reason, that your passion may live through its own daily resurrection, and like the phoenix, rise above its own ashes. And then I also drew number 31. And this one from the book, it says, for what is your friend, that you should seek him with hours to kill? Seek him always with hours to live, for it is his to fill your need, but not your emptiness. So what we're talking about here is not using others to fill the void in your soul. The void that you have from not following your values, from not being aligned. We're talking about avoiding that emptiness filling here. That's only something that you can do. That's not something other people can do for you. That's not something drugs or alcohol or television or internet or anything else can do for you. As another clarifier on what to avoid, I also drew bat, number 6, from the Seasons of the Witch, the Samhain Oracle. And it says, doing your work is not about staying away from dark thoughts or bad feelings. It's about knowing how to pull yourself out of the darkness when you get there. It is about being able to walk through the darkness without losing your light. So you don't want to avoid your darkness. You don't want to avoid figuring out what your values are. What you want to avoid is anything that undermines your joy, that distracts and drains your vitality. You need to keep in your values. And it's not something that you can figure out right away. You don't need to figure it out all at once. You just need to be working on it. You need to be on that path. Thank you, and have a great Sunday.